Warning, warning, spoiler alerts ahead. Hi everyone, Phil Parrish here for the Southgate Media Group with the Marvel Week in Review. This is where I review the Marvel books that I personally buy and read every week. This review is for the week of October 8th, 2014. First up is Avengers X-Men Axis. This story began in the Uncanny Avengers book, which features the Avengers Unity Squad, which is a mix of Avengers and X-Men. In the last issue of Uncanny Avengers, Havoc, Scarlet Witch, and Rogue were battling the Red Skull with their unlikely ally, Magneto. After his death in the Avengers vs. X-Men miniseries, Charles Xavier's brain was stolen by the Red Skull and parts of it were implanted in the Skull's head to give him telepathic powers. Not wanting his friend's gifts to be perverted by the Skull, Magneto attempts to kill the Skull, but this only unleashes the Skull's full power as a new version of the villainous Onslaught called Red Onslaught. Avengers X-Men Axis #1 picks up right after Red Onslaught's birth, as most of the Avengers, X-Men, and some of the Inhumans show up to join the battle. The issue ends with Red Onslaught revealing that he has Sentinels under his control. Sentinels he built using Tony Stark technology. Next up is Amazing Spider-Man 7, which features part 1 of a team-up story between Spider-Man and the new teenage Miss Marvel. And in the backup story of the same issue, we see the evil Morlun and his Spider Hunter family continue to hunt Spider-Man all across the multiverse, which is all of the alternate realities. In this issue, we meet a new alternate Spider-Man who is a cross between Spider-Man and Captain Britain. And speaking of multiversal crises, Avengers 36 also came out this week. Set 8 months in the future, we see the continuing storyline that started in the new Avengers book, where all alternate realities are crashing into each other 2 at a time, and one of them always dies afterwards. We see Thor, Hyperion, and some of the Avengers' newest members trying to stop this situation or find the solution in a new reality. The title on the top of this issue's cover, in 7 months, time runs out. Finally, there was Savage Hulk #5. This series so far has been set in the past of the Incredible Hulk. This issue started a new story arc that takes place somewhere within issues 301 and 313 of the original Incredible Hulk series. The original story had a rampaging, destructive Hulk with no sign of Bruce Banner in him, crushing everything in his sight. More animal than man, this Hulk showed no signs of stopping. After battling many heroes, Doctor Strange banishes the Hulk into a crossroads dimension where he could access many worlds, and supposedly he could not hurt any of the natives, and they could not hurt him. But in this issue, we find that this may not specifically be the case. Well, that's it for this week. In the famous words of Stan Lee and Rob Southgate, "'Nuff said."